Hey everybody, it's my new video, and in this one, I'm going to talk about me. I'm a comedian. Now, I'm not like most comedians. I don't have material. I don't write stuff down. All my stuff I just say at the top of my head. Like Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, I mean, he has all these guests talking about how bad off they are, their lives, they're suicidal, they're tormented gay people and all that stuff, you know. And all Dr. Phil can talk about is working on a cornfield, putting corn through holes, putting corn through holes. All Dr. Phil talks about is doing life cornholing, you know, cornholing. He gives a new look at cornholing because that's all he talks about is working on a cornfield, putting corn through holes. I mean, I'm not going to really say anything bad about Dr. Phil. I can't because I just keep watching every episode, and he's got all these teenagers talking about pregnancy. You have all these tormented people dealing with demons and stuff, and all he could talk about is working on a cornfield. It's like Eddie Murphy. Now, I love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's been in my life, my whole life. My whole life. Eddie Murphy has done so much in my life. He's influenced me to be a comedian. That's the reason I do comedy, is because of Eddie Murphy. But you gotta admit, when you look at Eddie Murphy, I mean, he kind of looks like a guy that can eat 20 cans of Pepsi and not take a piss. You know what I mean? I mean, the guy looks like he can drink, you know. He looks like he can drink me under the table, you know. And, you know, it's also like the other day, I sometimes go to a store, this store, and I talk to my friend. Now, my friend is a lesbian. She is a lesbian, a really, really hot lesbian. She's a really, really hot lesbian, and I hit on her so many times. One time I hit on her really good. I told her, hey, you look so good. You look fucking hot. And she keeps on saying, hey, look, Thomas, I'm a lesbian. I only like women. And one time I walked up to her and I told her, you know, I was born a woman. And she was like, okay, if you were born a woman, then you're the ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life. And then I told her, well, you know. Then I tell her, is there ever going to be a chance? She's like, no, I like women. And then, yeah, the first time I've ever heard of lesbians was on the Jerry Springer show. That's where I learned about lesbians. I learned about watching Jerry Springer, because Jerry Springer, you got rednecks, you got cheaters, you got gay people thinking they're not gay. But, you know, that's Jerry Springer. I mean, Jerry Springer, he's got to be about 80, 90 years old. That show's been on since... I don't even know how long that show's been on. That show's been on forever. And there's something else I wanted to talk about. There's this vibe, I think. I think this vibe is going through Britney Spears. I think she's sending me messages in her interviews. Because, as you all know, I made a video on YouTube years back. I made a video where I'm dancing to a Britney Spears song, Oops, I Did It Again. When I made that video, so many people thought I was like a comedic legend. Because I'm like doing this dance and I'm taking off my shirt. You know what? I'll take off my shirt right now, you know? Yeah, check that out, eh? These are my tattoos. Punisher. That's my dance. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool, eh? I'm all tattooed up. There's a thing they say about tattoo people. We're really, really cool. People without tattoos are really, really lame. That's how I look at it. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you very much. And keep watching my videos.